everybody, welcome back to my channel. I look a little bit weird today. I'm guessing it's because I have my full face of makeup done and my eyebrows done, but I'm missing my eyeshadows. I think you can already guess. It's because in this tutorial I'm just gonna show you my eye makeup. It's because you already have seen all my videos, most of them I think, with my face makeup routine, so you definitely know how that is. Or even I have like a dedicated face makeup routine video, so you can always check that one out if you want to. So I actually want to make it a talk through video, but let's see how far I can stretch it because of my birds, because they kept interrupting me all the time. It's because every time they hear us talking, like me or my husband or anybody, doesn't matter, on phone, on camera, or anywhere, if they actually sees us talking to anybody, they'll try to participate, and they think it's a conversation going on without them, and we cannot do that at home. You know, we have to ask for their permissions. That's how pets are. So stop rambling and we're just gonna get into the tutorial. But before that, if you're new here, hello, my name is Pooja Paul. I do make makeup videos, so as you can see, that's my bird introduction to you beside me. Holy crap. For me, and okay, I'm just using the RCMA No Color Powder just to set the primer I just did, so it kinda goes nice and smooth and pretty much ready to go for eye makeup. Set that with the RCMA No Color Powder and bake my under eye. Such a pain. So I'm just gonna put a little bit. I'm not gonna put too much, so this will actually catch the fallout of my eyeshadows, because the one I'm using today is very pigmented. For today's eye makeup, I'm just using the Colored Raine Queen of Hearts palette. As usual, I'm going for my BH brush, and for the first shade, I'm gonna take Air. I'm just using this, and don't forget to tap off the excess. Like, see, you just take this, so you see that powder's coming out. So that's how you actually tap the excess off. As this is a very big, fluffy brush, so I can always use this one to go as sloppy as I want to. So I'm kind of just going on my crease area. So this is right here. And as you can see, I'm holding the brush right at the very end. So this won't give me like a very good pressure. So this will let me go more airbrushed, and it will be very easy to blend. And I'm just going on my eye crease. As you can see, I don't know if you can tell because the light's pretty harsh, but this is giving me like a tiny bit of definition on the crease. So this, and I will take a little bit more, obviously tap the excess off. So the way I'm placing is placing it right here and kind of going like this and this. Like windshield wiper and round motions. That's how you wanna go. So this will blend up really nicely. So I'm doing the same thing on the other eye. I'm going a little bit faster because you already saw what am I doing on the other eye. But blending process can take a little bit, and especially when you are doing your transition shade. Okay, so what's the transition shade? It's actually the shade what kind of like helps the other shade to blend into, so it will be nice and smooth and it will look like a very gradient finish. So that's what we want to do when we are doing like eye makeup. We don't want to do like bam, like a little smoky drag queen kind of eye makeup and go like nothing, there's nothing on it. So that's not flattering at all. So we want to have a very nice and flattering eye makeup. So for that, obviously you need to make sure you're going a very, like you're kind of getting a good transition shade. Okay, I think I'm pretty much good with it. So next, I'm not changing my brush. I'm taking the same brush and the shade Royal Performance. Oh, sorry. Okay, this is right here. Oh, yeah. It's right here. It's called Royal Performance. I think you already saw my camera from there. Sorry about that. But the palette is pretty. So I'm just trying to tuck into the outer V and kind of, when I have all the product laid down in there, I'm just dragging it to the crease, but like literally like in the bottom crease. Like you can see that, like see this here? That's where I'm trying to define into. And as I have a little bit of hooded eyelid, so this kind of helps me have a really nice crease. Can you see the difference? Doing the same technique on the other eye. I don't know how it is going to turn out, I mean the video quality. It's because obviously I don't have a fancy background or anything. It's because I just want to keep it real. You know what I mean? So I just don't want to make it like feeling like I'm doing a commercial or anything like this. So for me, I don't know if you guys like this way I do the videos or stuff. Like I don't know how you feel about it. Please let me know because that will really help me a lot. Next I'm taking my MAC 224 brush. This is how it looks like, and I'm taking the shade Duchess, which is right here. It's a little dark chocolatey color. I'm just gonna take a little tiny bit. I'm not taking a lot. See this? So tapping off the excess and just putting it on the outer V just to put a little bit of definition in there. So when I laid down the product already, like see this, so it's kind of giving me like a definition on the outer V. That's what I'm looking for. So now I'm just holding the brush like this and the same way like windshield wiper motion and just blending it to my crease. So this will give me a very nice smoked out look. So when I don't have any product, like you can literally look at it, there is nothing left on the brush. So all I'm doing now is just running it through the crease, so this will be nicely blended to every single thing I did so far on the eye. Taking the shade Leadership and I'm literally just taking a tiniest bit and see how it goes actually. So placing it right in the outer V and just trying to like blend it upward and downward and kind of like, you see this motion, like just going kind of like up and down, round and round. So this is pretty. Why are you so hard to blend, baby? You're so pretty. So let's get to blending again. So as you can see, it looks very, very smooth and seamless. So, and again, I'm holding at the very, very end. So now I think I'm gonna do the shade Noble Woman. It's right here. Let's see how it turns out. I don't know how it's gonna be. I'm actually gonna go on my Morphe M433. Sorry about the dirty brush, but I didn't really care about cleaning it right now. I mean last night, it's because I knew I was gonna do something dramatic tonight. So there you go. Ooh, that's pigment, baby. Just tapping off the axis and just placing it on the lid. Holy shit. I probably should have used a synthetic brush, but this is a synthetic but a little blended way. You see what am I talking about? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is pretty though. Add a little bit of the Ladyship. This time I'm going for it. Like, look at this. So.
Yes, honey, that's what I was looking for. Woo! Drama, 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 drama. It's drama everywhere.
So, just see the difference between both the eyes. You see what makeup can do? Look at this. just for the inner corner and kind of dragging it outward and blending it at the same time. I'm sorry, the video is gonna be very long. I have a feeling I wanted to make it a short video, but you know what, fuck this when you have all these beautiful shades, you know. We can probably look at this drama a little bit, and also at the same time I feel like I always kind of make a very fast eye makeup because I don't really go on like a talk throughs that much. So many people kind of keeps asking me like how do I blend it and stuff like those, you know what I mean? So probably one day we can actually excuse that little timing issue, hopefully. So let me know in the comment section below if you're liking this idea. Then I will probably do more of these kind of videos, but I need to know what you feel. I am loving this eye though. Loving it. Okay. So see how it's nicely blended? Can you see this? Yep. So it's very nicely blended, but still I am a little bit skeptical. I'm kind of crazy, so I'm gonna go back in the first shade Air a little bit more and just smooth out the edges if I feel it's a little too dramatic. It's not really. I'm kind of loving the way it is right now. It's just to make sure it's not looking sharp. It's not looking sharp at all. Like, I don't know what you can see in camera, but in person it's very like smooth and nicely blended. Okay, now let's get into the bottom eyelid. So the first thing I would like to do is take my Marc Jacob eye kohl. Okay, this is actually like a sample size. As you can see, it's a very little tiny one, so I'm just using that to draw something on my... Oh, did you see this fallouts though? Whew. Okay, so I should actually... First brush I'm taking is, doesn't matter, you can take any small fluffy blending kind of brush, whatever you like. So as I already have my eyeliner or kajal, whatever you say, on the bottom lash line, so now I am going in with the shade, okay, I'm gonna go with the Royal I don't know, sorry about that. It's Royal Prerogative, I'm sorry. The name's kind of hard. Okay. So as you can see, I have a little bit up, so I'm definitely tapping off the excess, and now I'm running it through my bottom lash line. It's kind of gonna help smudge out that eyeliner I do have. Okay, I'm sorry. I feel like somehow my head kind of tilts down a little too much. Okay, now I think you should be able to get this. Okay, now I can't even see my thing. Okay. Let's try this. So now I'm taking the shade, this thing, it's Royal Prerogative again. Running it through my bottom lash line. So just kind of helping it to blend out. Next I'm taking the shade Duchess. Again, I'm using the same brush. As you can see, I didn't change it. So, I'm kind of careful when I'm doing a bottom lash line because my lash line is kind of hard to do, I feel. So, okay, now I'm taking the shade Ladyship. It's pretty much the same thing I have done on the top eyelid. Okay, so let's keep blending. So as you can see, that harshness is kind of gone right now. gonna switch up brush and I'm gonna take Morphe E36. That's a small, tiny brush right there. And I'm taking the shade Yao Majesty. It's right here. This one. So just take a little bit. Tuck it in pretty much the inner corner and the very inner bottom lash line. So now I'm taking the shade Crown. It kind of reminds me of one shade from MAC. I actually forgot what's the shade name. I'm very bad at remembering all the shades name, or even for the foundations and stuff. Like if you're asking me what shade I am in foundation, I'm sorry, I can't even remember that. That's a little too much to remember. Too much information. So I'm taking the shade Crown and just tucking it on the highest point of my brow bone and kind of blending it with my finger. Again, the finger works the best for a product to smudge out. So now I'm curling my lashes and I will apply my L'Oreal Carbon Black Voluminous Mascara, and I did apply the lashes which are Slayla by the Flutter lashes. And next I'll be just highlighting on my cheekbones and my highest points of the face I want to highlight. And next I will be spraying some of the MAC Fix Plus, and obviously all the products will be on the description box right there. Sorry, this part had to be on my voiceover because something came up and I had to chit chat with my hubby dearest by the time when I was finishing up the video. And for lipstick, I'm using the Jeffree Star Velor liquid lipstick in the shade Celebrity Skin. And that's everything for the look. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and I will see you on my next video. Till then, stay tuned, stay pretty, stay blessed, because you're special. Bye!